Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nandi Maleka. I'm a real estate agent in Centurion West with Harcourts. Now for those of you who watched my last video, I remember I said I would post videos every week, but unfortunately the past 2 weeks were very hectic, so I wasn't able to record anything. So hopefully after this video I'll try to be a bit more consistent. So let's get into the video. In today's video we'll be talking about a few tips that I'm going to give to those who would like to sell their properties. Also, I'll explain a bit on how mandates work. Now, the first thing you need to know before selling your property is to get your taxes in order, because if your taxes aren't in order, you will experience difficulties when coming to the registration of the property. So make sure that your taxes are in order before selling or purchasing a home. Now, today I want to explain a bit on how mandates work. There are 3 types of mandates, and it's important for the seller to know how these mandates work and how the agent will be working because of these mandates. And also, it's important as a seller for you to do research on what prices are in your area, especially when it comes to properties that are similar to yours, because you don't want to have a property in the market that's at the wrong price. It might be priced too high, and it might be priced too low, where you will obviously lose money. It's also important to do some research on the agent you will be hiring to market your property. Make sure you know which agents are active in your area, and make sure you choose the right one to market your property, like Harcourts. So let me get into the mandates. We have 3 different types of mandates. We have an open mandate, we have a dual mandate, and we have a sole exclusive mandate. Now basically an open mandate is passive marketing, if I should put it that way, because there's not a lot of effort that the agent will put into an open mandate, because basically it's anybody's ball. An open mandate means that more than one agent is allowed to market the property, only if the agents are given permission by the seller, obviously, to market the property. So it's basically a number of different agents marketing your property, a number of different agents that are with separate different brokerages. So they will market your property. So basically they will take pictures of your property and take down all the details, the levies, how many rooms and all of that stuff, and put it on the internet and wait for a reaction from the buyer, instead of actively marketing your property. They may go to some extent to marketing your property, but it's not like they are motivated to market your property actively, because they know that any agent might sell the property. So also, in regards to safety, open mandates are a bit, tricky, because if you have 10 agents on your property, for example, and they all have appointments in one day, that's 10 people walking through your home. And also you must remember that these are complete strangers. They haven't been pre-qualified, they haven't been screened or anything, and the agent doesn't feel the need to do that, because we don't really want to put in a lot of effort where something is not guaranteed, unlike when something is guaranteed. So we won't put in a lot of effort when it comes to an open mandate. But the advantage of having an open mandate is that your property will be exposed to a number of different clients, because all agents have different target markets, so the exposure will be great. And another thing with an open mandate is that you won't really sell your property at the price you would really like to sell it at, because there are different agents marketing it at different prices. And it's very confusing sometimes for the buyer. Like today I received a call from a client who was asking me why the property is up on the internet with a number of different prices, and it was a bit confusing for him. So he asked me what would happen if he chose to purchase or view the property with a different agent, and I just said you'd purchase it at the price you see there under that agent's name. So it's a bit confusing also when it comes to the buyers. It confuses some buyers that aren't very knowledgeable when it comes to mandates, and also it makes you as the seller look very desperate to sell your property, I might say, and buyers might offer a bit lower than you expect because you seem desperate to them. So always go into open mandates with a complete understanding of how your property looks on the internet to potential buyers. Now I'm going to get into the dual mandate. So a dual mandate is when 2 different agents from 2 different brokerages are given a certain period of time by the seller, basically on contract, to market your property. in an exclusive dual mandate. So basically only 2 agents will be given the opportunity to market. You will give 2 different agents the opportunity to market your property for a certain period of time. Now with this, the agents will put in effort to market your property because they are motivated. They know that it's between the 2 of them to sell the property. So obviously they will do open houses, show houses for your property and actively market your property. Also, when it comes to safety, it's much safer because you know that there are only 2 people responsible for marketing your property. Therefore, there are only 2 people walking through your home with clients. So if anything goes wrong, you have 2 people to ask what happened. And also, it gives you a bit more security when it comes to the price because you get to control the pricing up to a certain extent. Ideally, if these agents are marketing your property at the same price, that's the best way, because then you're getting the best possible price, I should say, for your property. If it's only 2 agents on the property, you will get updates, unlike with an open mandate where you might not receive any updates, or you'll only be updated when someone has walked through your property and they'll give you feedback whether the client likes it or not. But with a dual mandate, you will get probably weekly feedback from the agent as to what is happening on your property online, and also you will get update meetings or review meetings where you can re-strategize with the agent as to what you should do if the property is not selling. So a dual mandate would be ideal. So if you opt for a dual mandate, you should think about these benefits also, that you will have basically more control over what happens to the marketing of your property when you have 2 different agents on your property. Now let's get into the sole mandate. Now with a sole mandate, it's where you give an agent the exclusive right to market your property for a certain period of time. Now with this, the agent is more motivated to market your property because they know it's their sole right, it's their sole duty to market your property and make sure it sells in that period of time. And with this, you have more control over the price, you have more safety because you know who's walking in and out of your home with clients. Also, clients are pre-qualified. Also with the dual mandate, the agent will go the extra mile in trying to pre-qualify clients before they come to view your home. Now also with the sole mandate, we will pre-qualify clients and we know that they can afford your home before they walk through your home, unlike with an open mandate. So you know it's much better and also safer up to a certain extent to have a sole mandate. Also, you will get review meetings, you will receive weekly updates as to what is happening on your property, and the agent will allocate a budget to marketing your property because they know that it's their duty to make sure that your property sells. Also, it's important to go into a sole mandate with an agent when you know, or when you at least try to put your property at the right price, because there's no point in the agent going the extra mile if your property is not priced right. That's extra work, and for a property that might not even sell in that period of time because of the price. So it's important to work with the agent when coming to price on all mandates, actually, because if it's not priced right, you are delaying yourself at the end as a buyer. So it's important to make sure that your property is priced right. So that is how basically all the mandates work. And it's also your duty as a seller to make sure that your home is presentable to buyers and buyers see themselves living in your home. Because we do attach, a property, you've lived there for quite some time and it's personal to you, but at the end of the day we want this property to sell. So it's important to depersonalize your property, if I may say. So try to make sure that the buyer sees themselves living in that house or in that home. So it's important to declutter your home, make sure it's clean during all viewings if possible, and especially during show houses, make sure you stage your property to perfection. And also with sole mandates, we will go the extra mile trying to get a professional photographer to come and take pictures of your home. And with a professional photographer, you know that they'll go the extra mile in trying to accentuate your property's best features, so this looks more appealing to the buyer. So as agents, we try to go the extra mile, but as sellers, it's always important for you to work with us, because at the end of the day, it's not only my duty to sell your home, it's your duty to assist me in selling your home, because this is the most important investment one will make in our lifetimes, you know. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching the video. I will be updating another video soon. Please subscribe to my channel. You may follow me on social media. I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, and I am on Twitter, and the handles are down below. Thank you very much. See you in my next video. Goodbye.